This week we are going to continue with our website, and after you log in with your username and password, you're going to click on Edit Website. Here you're going to edit your site. Now we've spoken about the first few pages of your website, and I want to review here. If you go to 5th grade and then you go to Special Projects, 5th grade Special Projects, we have many of our resources about our Mexico website over here, and we even have the outline. Page 1, Welcome, Geography, Places to Visit. Page 2, Culture and Religion. Page 3 is History and Government. So if you go to Pages, okay, I already set this up over here. But if you needed to, let's say you wanted to delete History and Government, okay, you can click on this and you can delete it if you want to delete History and Government, and I'll delete it just so you could see. And then you go to the plus. Does everybody see the plus here? You click the plus, and I'm always going to do a standard page. Say History and Government. Okay, so we do a standard page, History and Government. And if you want to change the order, you just drag like this. Okay, so this week we're on to our 3rd page, History and Government. So I could put over here History and Government. Oh, sorry about that. It's hard to see with the background. And again, if you want to, you could either click on that and change the color if you need to of your writing. And you may also need to change the photo. And we're going to talk about photos later. So you can do, if you want to replace the image, you can replace the image. Or what you could do is you can just go to color. You can change the color. Some students, they like it better if it's just maybe a white background. It's your website. It's up to you how you want to do it. So some children like that better. It's up to you. Now, what you need to do next is to get back to the blocks on the side here. You got to click on Build. So if you click on Build, you get the little icons over here. If you go to Pages, that's where you can add a page, or you could click on your page and you could change the name of it. Okay, so you could change your name over here of the page, whatever you want to do. When we're doing History and Government, what you may want to do is you go back to Build here. What you may want to do is put in a title first. Okay, so first I'll put in a title. So I want to talk about history. Okay, put History. And then I could put down here in a paragraph, I could say, Mexico has an amazing history. And then you're going to tell me the history facts about it. If you want to change the color, you can go over here and you could change your color if you want to make it blue, or whatever. Oh, sorry about that. You got to make this back to the left if that happens. You can change the color if you want. You can change the size if you'd like. People asked about changing the font. To change the font, you got to go to Theme, and then here you could change the fonts, and you have to pick where you mean in the paragraph, or the paragraph text, let's say. And here I could change my font if you want to. So it's not as easy as in Word. And then here you could change the theme if you want a different theme, how it will look on the side. But that's not really our main focus. Our main focus is just getting our information in. Next thing I want to talk about is if you want to do government. After which you put your title in here underneath. So we're doing a little formula here, right? Like title, paragraph, and then we'll talk about photos. Okay, government. Again, and then afterward I could do my writing over here, and I could talk about the President of Mexico. And you may want to also add photos in. So you want to maybe have a photo above your text or below it. Okay, so it's up to you. It's your project. If you don't want to put it there, you could delete it. And you can put it on top. It's up to you, however you want to do it. I'm just trying to show the students some options how to lay out their website. It's totally up to you. You could also do a slideshow. What a slideshow is if you have a few different photos together. Now, if you want to have free photos that you can use, technically you're not really supposed to use other people's photos on your website. That could be a copyright thing. When I give the students a username for Weebly and an account, it's a private account, so you don't have to worry as much, because really only you and me are going to see our website, and anyone who has a password. So that's how we're sort of getting around it, because we have private websites that I set up for the students. But officially, when you're using a website, you want to use photos that are not someone else's. Now this website, Unsplash, you can use their photos and you don't have to worry. It says free usable images. So here I could put Mexico, let's say put Mexico flag. And I could search for some things. So here's a great photo of a flag from Mexico or down here. So I could take this here and I could click download, and I just download it here to my computer, and or I could save it however you want to do it. And now it will open up on my computer. And then what I have to do is I want to drag it and I want to upload it into Weebly. So you drag your image over here. Let's say you want to put your image, down here. You could add it down here, and whichever one you want to do. And then what you're going to do is you're going to click here and upload image, and then you have to find the photo and drag it in here. So if you had your photo on the side here, let's see. Now I have a photo of a keyboard here on the side, so you're not going to use this, but just pretend this was a Mexico photo. You take your photo here and you just drag it like that, and then you'd have it. Now I'm going to delete this because this is not a Mexico photo, so you could replace it or delete it however you want to do it. But what you need to do is you got to save your photo to the desktop. So what I would do if I was you, if you're on this site, you have to download that. So you could do, like I said here. You can go and click here and download if you want to download a photo like that. Or what you could do on some sites, you can do right click and you could do save image as. So you could do save image as and then put it on the desktop. So I could do save image as, save it on the desktop, and I can go to Weebly here. And then it didn't work properly here because they really want you to download it, but you would just drag it like that. So this one, it didn't work because for this website they want you to download it, but for some sites it will work. Okay, so Unsplash is a good website you also can use. So for this week we're focusing on the third page of our website, History and Government. Just to review, you go to Pages and you can add a plus, and you could call it Standard Page, and you could call it History and Government. Now we're not going to do this because I already created a site. I already created a page called History and Government, so I'm going to delete that. But you're going to create a page that says History and Government, and then over there, what you're going to do is you're going to go to Build, and we're going to keep our titles coming in. We're going to put our titles. We drag our title in, get our text in, and we put our image in, and then you could upload images. And it doesn't have to be from Unsplash, but I just wanted to show the students that. And you're going to have your information in and your photos in. And please have a lot of information. Don't just put one sentence here. I'm not going to do a lot today about the writing for the video, because I want the children to focus on the writing. I really just want to show you how to create the website, but please make sure you're doing good research and good writing for each topic. It doesn't have to be a whole page on each one, but maybe like a little paragraph on history, a little paragraph on government.